Tonight we're making solar ovens, you guys, for those who wanted to be here and couldn't. This is like a reflective insulation you get at Home Depot. This is what you'll need. And I would go the size longer than this one. So when I say longer, I mean wider, like the widest one. It might cost you around 20 bucks for that one. This one was about $11. But get that one. You could also you can make your own solar ovens out of these reflective material things, same stuff, but your groceries are delivered in them from Amazon. I get mine from Imperfect Foods. It comes delivered every week. So I have a bunch of those, and we're gonna show you how to make solar ovens tonight with this stuff.
All of that concave.
Yeah, it's curved
focal,
here. This is the
it's
finishing.
just like a parabolic cooker in a way.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice little cooker. It's gonna. What time of day do you think it's gonna heat up the most?
Your best is, well, whenever
Do you have
if
to
can
put
get the
this out?
sun to hit right here. That's it. You got to angle it.
You got to angle it just right so the sun's coming right into the middle. And would you start maybe a meal around 10 in the morning?
You could, anytime. If it's 4 or 5, you're probably getting too late.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need to be in the picture.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that we see the professionals here
No.
who helped make this work of art. This is the back of it, you guys, and this is your solar ovens. So we'll show you the pattern too. Okay, I'm about to set up the solar oven, but before I do, I gotta walk around my yard and try to find the spot that's getting the most sun. So we have a spot over here in this corner that's getting quite a bit of sun. However, I just know I'm probably gonna have to move the solar oven, but for now, this would be a good spot because, the sun's right there. So I've got a lot of shady spots in my yard too. Another place that will probably work well and be out of the way is right here in this little patch by the garden bed, because the sun is there and it's gonna keep moving the direction I want it to move in order to hit that. So I think I'm gonna set up right here. This is the ceramic pot that I am using. I purchased this on Amazon, and it's just a very small pot, like a little rice pot, but it's black. It's gonna heat really fast, and I've got some biscuits in there. Biscuits were the easiest and quickest thing to throw together. So I'm gonna keep this lid on it. It's got a little vent here, and I'm also gonna put this inside of an oven bag, like a turkey bag, like that, to get it even more hot, quicker. The time of day is about 2:20 p.m. The max temperature today will be about 90 degrees, maybe 86. So we're gonna see how these cook up and how long it takes us. Okay, it's 2:45 now, so I put it in at 2:20 p.m. Now it's 2:45 p.m., so it's been in for about 25 minutes, and I can tell you right now, just by touching the top of that pot, it burns my hand. It's so hot. That's why I'm going to check it now, just to see if we've made any progress here. So let's take a look. Okay, these are the biscuits. You can't hardly see them with that bright light, but they're still dough, looking like they're just puffing up. The pan is so hot. It's really hot even with this hot pot holding it. So we're gonna keep going here, probably for another hour, I would say. Okay, the time is 3:45, so it's getting close to the hottest time of the day here in Arizona. Probably, like I said, right around upper 80s. Maybe low 90s, probably not that high, but right around the upper 80s. And this is what we got. These are biscuits, and I can tell you right now, just by poking at it, it's done. but you know, it has some push to it that kind of sticks together. It could go another, probably another 20 minutes maybe, but it is done. And I'm gonna pull these biscuits out and really cut into them and see what they're like. Okay, so upon further examination here, I'm looking at the bottom, and they are definitely not done. Still raw on the bottom. The top feels pretty well done on the top there, but I think I'm actually going to take them off of the paper here, baking paper, and just lay them in this hot pot like that, and see if we can't get these done a little bit quicker than what's happening right now. Now, since I still have an oven, I do have a couple of biscuits here. I'm gonna throw those in the oven. And you do need to know that biscuits, they tend to cook best at a high temperature. So you're already setting an oven to a 400-degree oven when you're cooking biscuits. So I probably didn't pick the right thing to use the pot in, okay? All right, I'm just gonna stick it right back out there, and I am just gonna not put it into the oven bag right now. I'm just gonna keep it like this, and we're gonna keep going on this thing maybe for another hour. It does take a while is what I'm learning. Well, I had to move our pot back, the solar oven back, because that was our spot over there in the corner, and it got shady even though the sun was shining down. So you've got to be on top of where the sun is at all times. You got to be checking your spots. So, you know, it could be taking longer because I need to stay on top of that, of where to position this solar oven. It is now 4:35. Keep in mind, we started this at 2:20. Let's take a look there. So as you can see, it's just like not quite there, you know, it's still just a little bit squishy. I mean, I guess you could eat it. It's still considered raw in baking terms. But that's what we're dealing with here. We can look inside the biscuit. It does appear to be done. And maybe this is as done as it gets because there's moisture inside that pot. Because, you know, the top feels done. I would say, I'm going to say another 20 minutes. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, the time is 5:16 p.m. We put this in at 2:20 p.m. And this is as done as these guys are going to get. So it's good, you know, because it really does not feel as squishy as it did. This is the biscuit, and I'm not a biscuit maker, by the way, but as you can see, it's nice and flaky here on the inside. Let's taste it. It's really moist, and doesn't taste doughy at all. So how long did that take? 2:30 to 3:30, 4:30, like 3 hours to do those biscuits. So just know that when you want to bake in your solar oven, put it in the mid-morning hours, like 10 or 11, and just keep it going, and keep checking on different things, because different breads might cook different ways. This was just a biscuit. This is how long it took. So pretty cool that we can cook food in a solar oven that we made by ourselves.